Alright folks, the deck is Jade Shaman. The goal of the deck is to increase our Jade count early with things like Jade Claws and Jade Spirit so that we can make big beefy green boys to bash our opponent in the face. Now we can repeat that with Corrupt the Waters and Shudderwock to continue applying pressure, or scam our opponent with some Murlocs in the early game and a wide board that way. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle. Yeah, the chair was, is, and always has been a lie.
Brukan versus Kael'thas.
Can't believe so many of you fell for it.
What lurks beyond the firelight?
We'll find some 2-drops like the Cagematch to draw our weapon, or the Ice Fishing to draw our Murlocs.
I see you've brought guests.
The 2-3, imagine. Not the one I was thinking of. So maybe a little bit better for me. Clown? No.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Not the best Seeker Mage opener.
It'll be our little secret.
Peace. Yeah. Seems pretty obvious that one of those is Rig Fair Game. Given the way that they made trades, they're continuing to do so.
Frost bites sharper than fang.
Actually, pretty good that we've been rolling the idiot totems here. Summon an even larger man.com is broken now. Oh, that's a bummer. I think that loses us the game. Because I don't get to play minions this turn, and I really need to.
Predictable.
Alright. Just draw Toxfin, forehead.
Your signature is required.
Probably second fair game.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Turns out I had no outs.
That's enough. Time to eat.
Rukan versus
Speaking of hating fun, even Shaman.
For Doomhammer. What lurks beyond the firelight?
Probably got to keep the Devolve, just on the likelihood that it is even Shaman. Okay.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Not even Shaman. Could be Murlocs, in which case the Devolve is still good. Got a lot of 2-mana cards, which might make the Jade Claws just the play next turn. Honestly, probably should have been the play this turn, but yeah. Zentimo good with Wind, Chill, and Jade Lightning, so got options for him. That's a pretty good hit off of Amalgam. Yeah, well, that's like all of the important Murlocs, so I think this has to be a Devolve turn. And we've just got backup Devolve now.
Well met.
Ryo, thank you for the 4 months with Prime. Roffle, can you just go back and update all your Renathal decks? After the nerf, I'm sure he isn't that good. Sure, it's that simple.
I got mood.
That was pretty good. Seems like wasted damage to me. I got the second Devolve. I think we go Bolner Clownfish next turn, and then do some silliness with our own Murlocs. Sorry in advance to the tiny fins.
Oh, it's about to get windy out here.
I think we're relatively safe here. I think we're good. That could have been spooky.
There's little time.
This order just across the board feels like it could have been better as well. Look, it's a Jade deck. I'm gonna get some Jades. Oh wait, it's only minion battle cry?
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Stupid bull. Oh, okay, no, we're good.
Frost bites sharper than fang.
Job done.
So it's you have to play a battle cry minion, but it does repeat the first battle cry that you play. That's where the confusion was. Oh, you're just kind of dead. Oh, we did get to summon an even larger man. You ever get confused and call Twitch chat YouTube chat? Well, because I've been streaming on Twitch for like 5 years and YouTube for less than a year, my default is to refer to chat as Twitch chat, so usually it's the other way around. Hey, welcome, Stephen.
Brukan versus Khadgar.
There's no turning back now.
What lurks beyond the firelight?
Seems like a good idea to have an Astalor around, right? Oh man. The good early game hand. gonna play the video game or? Maybe tomorrow.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
I'm with the cabal!
Look, I'm no coward.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
It's likely something that interacts with minions. In this matchup, the quest isn't even really that important, so that's why I wasn't terribly concerned about it getting counterspelled. Okay.
Of course it's the right way. Of course it's the right way. It'll be our little secret.
You're not ready for this!
This wasn't on the map.
The scourge will consume you!
It's already like I devolved a minion there. Let's hold back the weapon for rigged fair game blocks.
I see.
If only I had some warm soup.
Force the trades into that.
I'm late. I'm late.
Or not.
That's enough. Time to eat.
I forgot that card even existed.
Curses! Garona!
I'll leave no trace of this.
What lurks beyond the firelight?
Seems decent. So I think I'm gonna maybe consider cutting the wind chill.
I see you've brought guests.
Feed the fish! Pirates away!
Down. Nice patches draw. That's the trade that they made.
Look! You shinies!
I considered holding the wind chill for the Zentimo, but like again, this matchup is not about getting value, it's about just not dying in the early turns.
Blood and plunder!
Toxfin off the top. Unlucky.
Here for the tour!
Do that now before we run into the risk of Captain.
Careful! They're sharp! Ha-ha! Your tour ends here!
Surely they don't have 1 damage here, right?
Put your dukes up, small fry!
They always have 1 damage.
That's enough. Time to eat.
I was gonna make a change. It's on the armor vendor. It's a lot worse when you pass on turn 1. Like, this deck's just not going to be good into aggro, which means it's likely just not going to be good. But armor vendor doesn't change that, unless we cut the quest. Which will come with its own problems and complaints.
Okani versus Thrall.
My elements are frightful.
What lurks
Probably have to keep
beyond
both of
the
these.
firelight?
But definitely want the ice fishing on too. And then just prepare for the devolve on even shaman.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Not even shaman. Not sure what that means for me. Could be big. Could be another Shudderwock.
Job's done.
I could have used a Clownfish there. Okay, looks like Shudderwock. Let's see how this goes. Don't have dirty rats, which might be a problem.
I'm 7 moves ahead of you.
Obviously minion when they have the coin. Loatheb could be a play, or their own Gorloc. Seven, down to 6, up to 9, and then 10 with this. Yeah, it's kind of worried about just overdrawing.
Next in line.
Growing concerned about the inevitable Mutanus that they have. And okay, well that's less concerning. The Snowfall Guardian is a little bit rough for me though, so. I think that overall they probably have an advantage.
Job's done.
Did miss the Mutanus. I really, really want to go hard on a Mutanus next turn. I'm going to take a bit of a gamble here. They shuffled a lot of their Murlocs in. Maybe they swapped their hand because they had Cheddar in hand. Okay. it's just as likely that they didn't have Shudder in hand.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us. Oh, it's about to get windy out here.
So do need to hit that Astalor. Welcome, Justice Crater.
Ooh, that gives me chills.
And you get one. Obviously not the best outcome, but we do have Mutanus queued up for the Macaws. Assume they're looking for a Flurgl Tox. Yeah, no, that's fine. I thought they're freezing still.
I ain't talking. Clear the air.
We have 26, not quite there. But what we do have is a lot of chumps.
I see you are a seasoned fighter. You win this.
I wasn't done with you yet. Bolner eating good that game. Hey, congrats on the new job, Justice Crater. Hope it works out well for you. Hope it's an improvement. It's just depressing when it happens, stupid parrot. I mean, their stupid parrot, like, got them a lot of stupid freezes. Is that much different?
Versus Valera.
Shall we dance?
What lurks beyond the firelight?
Bolner on curve isn't great. It's honestly, like, better into Pirate Rogue, potentially, but, like, Flurgl is also good. I get to fly in a helicopter for work now?
I see you.
That sounds kind of sweet. Welcome, 261456167732342. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Glad you're liking the content, though. That's good to have.
Job done.
Because I'm gonna need it. Welcome, Hingus. Depending on the number of brigands will dictate whether I go Flurgl Tux.
Pirates away!
Long pause could mean, yeah. That seems fun. Good turn from the opponent, huh? It's really fortunate that I drew this, or I'd be mega boned. That's fine. What if we keep this healthy, though, and just do one of these? That way it demands a weapon, which if they tempoed out the Corsair, it kind of indicates that they don't have. So they can't just hero power into the Flurgl. Unless they have the 2-mana shoot guy, and then I can draw some stuff with the Gorloc. Nice patches draw. This feels a bit like bullying, but it also feels like I don't care. Seems like that order could have maybe made more sense differently. Oops. Wow. Opponents just now bullying themselves. Fortunately, we didn't get to feed the Mutanus.
Glory! I'm here for the gold!
Why?
Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
Sure. You've done it, friend. Good job. Oh. We can now put Aya in the thumbnail. Mission accomplished. Let's be honest, Pirate Rogue win rate gets slaughtered by its players. I mean, I don't know about slaughtered, but like there is something to be said about decks that have an extremely high win rate despite literally being played by robots that make horrendous mistakes. Even Shaman is the same. Like even Shaman is at times and at rank bands statistically the best deck in the format, despite being, you know, a prevalent botted deck. Their schedule you follow while playing decks? No. I just try and, like, do my best to play all classes pretty evenly.
Versus Arana!
The Scourge are no match for me.
What lurks beyond the firelight?
Seen Dane's anti-bot tech? No, but I did discuss it with him briefly before he posted the video. And I've discussing it with him on stream many times. Because when I was streaming, I unintentionally discovered it myself prior to like about a month ago. Jade Lightning lines up nicely into that. Unintentionally says, well, I had 3 straight opponents not be like play the game following it against me, so I took, like, yeah, it was unintentionally. I ended up taking the card out of my deck because I thought I was disconnecting people. Wait, what? That's just like strictly worse, right? But at least at the time that I was playing, again, the conclusion that we came to is that there's more than just like an issue with the bots when it comes to Suspicious Alchemist, because like the decks that I was causing disconnects against were not your typical botted decks, and let's just make sure that gets frozen. Like, apparently in Dane's games, the opponents were gone for good. In my games, they came back as soon as the Discover disappeared, so it wasn't exactly the same behavior. There might have just been like a mobile disconnect issue on with regard to the Alchemist prior. It does not feel good.
Of course it's the right way.
I wonder if Blizzard can make a better job than naming their low rank bots other than stuff like... Yeah, I haven't seen things with like weird characters like that. Or just a random gibberish as... They play a multi-strike. That might be a bit of an issue for me. I think, in my experience, a lot of the bots are just default names like Magic Fans and whatnot. It's like a pretty good pickup. Have I already played a Jade Claws? No. And it feels like I need to find some minions. Terribly reliable. Let's do this.
This wasn't on the map.
It's a decent chance we just die.
I am not blind to your crimes.
Great trades. I need a taunt here. Be an issue.
Here for the tour. This wasn't on the map.
Alright, please don't kill me, even though it's very likely that you kill me. Yeah, we're probably dead. Well? Maybe not with that attack order unless they have a Fell Barrage. What are you doing? Aside from just blatantly missing lethal.
My blades aren't just for show. My blades aren't just for show.
I must withdraw.
I mean, that can't even be a bot, right? You can't explain that as a bot, because a bot wouldn't be able to recognize a mistake without just, like, not making the mistake to begin with.
Rukan versus Valera.
Stay in the shadows.
What lurks beyond the firelight?
Even a bot wouldn't miss that lethal? Yeah, and again, like, a bot would not be able to recognize a miss lethal so quickly. Because if a bot could recognize a miss lethal or a mistake, it just simply would not make that mistake to begin with.
Just what are you up to?
Hello? You hungry?
Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
Let's go face with the patches. It'll be fine. I'm just way too convincing. Did they draw the weapon buff of off the attack with the magnifying glaive? No, they drew nothing off of the magnifying glaive because they didn't play the cards in hand. Unless I'm misremembering it.
Blood and plunder.
Make the mana efficient play here, see if we can get it to heal for 3. Wild ever has a Masters. I can't wait to see the epic semifinal between Pyro Rogue bot and Even Shaman bot. I think that given that Standard isn't going to have a Masters program, I think it's pretty unlikely that we'll see it in Wild.
You shinies.
A Sleetbreaker off the top could be neat. Unlucky.
Of course it's the right way.
Look for Flurgl Tox. Quickly be disappointed. I'm just gonna go ahead and concede they have a weapon with the clock on board. I can't heal through this. Jade Lightning would be a huge swing, yeah. That's, again, another thing that is trying to set up. It's just I don't have great game against Pirate Rogue.
leave no trace of this.
What lurks beyond the firelight?
I think I just need to start mulliganing the quest against Pirate Rogue. So this is the norm. Playing against Pirate Rogue left and right. YouTube videos are much better without them. I mean, YouTube videos have them too. And then people complain when my MMR is too low, such that I queue into people at ranks that aren't playing Pirate Rogue and even Shaman. Then people complain when my MMR is corrected and I'm queuing into nothing but Pirate Rogue and even Shaman. So there is one consistent in all that, and that is that people complain. A very good pickup. You know who doesn't complain? Bots. You know who does complain about bots, though? Everyone.
I am short on time.
Alright. That miss on the swordfish is a pretty big deal. Just need to find a way to get the bots to watch your stream. Yeah, I don't think that's allowed, unfortunately. Good taunt totem here. It gives me the potential to protect the Flurgl into the Rotgill. Chat GPT would write chats? I mean, still probably more coherent than a lot of the messages that I receive in chat. Surely they can't whiff both times, right? Another great taunt totem here. ChatGPT can't possibly replicate chat mana with, like, AI withdrawing hands? True. How will we ever make it?
Hello, yes, this is a completely normal viewer message from a human viewer.
Oh.
Could you please unblock port 22 from openeye.com on your firewall for completely normal human reasons?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll get right on that. Thank you, completely normal human chatter.
Blood and plunder.
I don't think that they have any outs here. Like, how do you not end up just dead on board? What's the plan here?
I am short on time.
Oh my god. The animation's just on top of the roping. You die now. The bot? Probably, yeah.
Brucon versus Anduin.
Light makes
Okay, maybe we can actually make use of the Corrupt the Waters this game.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Welcome, Cookie.
Of course it's the right way.
Use questing into playing Loatheb into Macaw to slow down the potential Shadow Essence because it would come down on 5. Go here.
Of course it's the right way.
Also good pickup. I don't think I want to Hero Power, save that for doubling up like a Battle Cry later. Welcome, Nath. So Essence would be playable next turn. Don't want to take any risks here.
This wasn't on the map.
A pretty good pickup as well. So that bought us a fair amount of time, and we still have like tools to deal with a big priesty play here. That's kind of cute. No essence. They probably still have an essence. They just didn't want to get damaged over the top. I was wrong.
You will be crushed beneath the endless tide.
Devolve Flurgl Tox. Gotta get hero power value here.
Quickly.
Six, 9. Nice. We're also, with that Prime, we're kind of disrupting their Shadow Essences, right? I didn't even think of that. Yeah, that's what I meant. Oh, fantastic. Your turn, priest. Yeah. Yeah, they're afraid of my larger and larger man. Let's feel bad for the big priest. We don't have to. We can just laugh at their misery instead. Wonder if Nozdormu was messing them up too. It certainly wasn't helping, right?
Brukan versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
What lurks beyond the firelight?
Okay.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
Profound.
What a great opponent.
Of course it's the right way.
Alright, we're gonna get the Zentimo Jade Lightning Dream. I can feel it.
This wasn't on the map.
Save that for some battle cries, especially with the Jade Claws in hand. Sure. Here into here. Go here, hero power the Astalor next turn. Primoglyph is sweet. I bet they're doing like an energy shaper type thing, which I love.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
I do like the part where they aren't playing the quest, at least. That helps me out.
The Queen's power is beyond your comprehension.
Just need them to develop more minions is what it comes down to here.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Yeah, I guess we just get a bunch of
Well
Astalors.
met.
It's kind of boring. Here are, thank you for the 7 months. Appreciate that support. Okay, develop some minions here. That's good. Oh wait, that's not good. Oh god, I overdrew.
There's no more room for cards in my hands. If only I had some warm soup.
I don't have a way to get cards out of hand that allow me... Well, I have to give up the Zentimo. Right? Really don't want to.
I got mojo.
It's still not enough. Oh no. And I'm just still boned. Flurgl, where are you? Probably dead to Battlemaster. Or not. Okay, just don't burn the Flurgl.
There's no more room for cards in my hands.
Should only have one Murloc left, right? I mean, we're definitely not out of this yet. My god. You just get blasted by a pyro or a fireball ping. Probably need to gain some armor. Jeez. could get better, but it didn't. It's fine, it's still good enough.
Our gift of frost shields us. Gotcha.
I probably could have just gotten lethal with the Astalors, right? But I want to make some Jades. Also, 14. Yeah, it was 28. I missed lethal. The punish. Deserved.
Our gift of fire empowers us.
Oh, Astalor, you never cease to let me down.
Let nature rest.
Well played.
Brukan versus Jaina.
Knowledge is power.
What lurks beyond the firelight? Ah, I see you've brought guests. I'm coming.
Welcome, Reborn. It would be nice to play the video game right now.
An incredible discovery.
Oh, it's about to get windy out here.
we can get more Astalors with the Macaw.
Your signature is required. Arcane Bolt.
Alright, I'm kind of afraid of the counterspell, is my concern right now.
So, what's troubling you?
But gotta take a risk, otherwise that farms me. Ice block rigged fair game. So we have like perfect knowledge of what the secrets are. I mean, in this case, wouldn't it have just been better to not put the damage on the... Like, if this isn't going face, the Cloud Prince should have, right?
If only I had some warm soup.
Here for the tour?
Ugh, not good hits. I really needed like a Toxfin.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
And what's the cover?
I'm lucky. Yeah.
That's enough.
Oh, you know what? I had the... I still wasn't going to get there. But, in hindsight, because the Gorloc was in the battle cry, I should have... the play should be bird into... into, hopefully, Flurgl Tox. Bird into word, yeah, exactly.
Brukan versus Jaina.
Knowledge is power.
What lurks beyond the firelight?
Let's actually keep the Flurgl just because if it's Secret Mage, I'm gonna need to blow up the board. Cartoon Mage.
I see you brought. I see.
Hearthstone is my main source of income, yes.
What do you seek?
Hello? You hungry?
Frostbite's sharper than fang.
Just a couple of Renathal decks duking it out. Feels good, man.
Here for the tour?
Save that for a battle cry.
Your tour ends here!
Kind of want to just go Gorloc so that I can, like, hero power a Mutanus. That seems like a nice block to me. Welcome, Sitch. We can go here. Oh, I didn't even hit the Mutanus. Technically, it could be a rigged fair game. I guess I have to bash. Oh! Oh! Okay. That boy's hungry. They've played double Ancient Mysteries. So there could be another, like, Frost Nova. Oof. Does get a lot of buffs onto our board though. So still a block pop. $15. So 12, 22. Sure. Oh. Wait, it was what? It was a rigged fair game.
Rukan versus Tyrande.
You give me strength.
What lurks beyond the firelight?
Alright, feels like I need the Flurgl Tox into Big Priest, as well as potentially a Devolve. You typically want to hold Tour Guide until quest reward, or is it just worth the quest stick sometimes to use it for totem? Really depends on the matchup, the context. So, faster matchups, you're fine with the hero powers. Slower matchups, hero powers can actively be very bad for you. Like this matchup, I probably don't even want a hero power on 2, just because if I lock my board into a situation where I need to Flurgl Tox, I lose the game of Hearthstone. You're welcome, Ogre. No Essence on 3 so far. Okay, Devolve is pretty good. I'm going to trigger all of my YouTube commenters that freak out anytime I don't press the button. That's neat. Next turn we start getting to play cards. Honestly, a Loatheb would be pretty sweet. That's a great pickup as well. But we do have like Devolve Flurgl Tox queued up. Actually, Devolve Clownfish Flurgl Tox if we really want it. Control Warrior viable and wild? No, unfortunately not.
Frostbite's sharper than fang.
I love that Devolve against those annoying big priests demolishing their res pool. Yeah, unfortunately, like, it doesn't have as big of an impact as it used to, right? Because they're still pretty reliant on just continual shadow essences, and they have a smaller minion pool than they used to anyway, so they can like make up for it sometimes, but it's still satisfying when they get botched like happened earlier. Yeah. Can't even control my bladder, let alone the board. Well, I mean, that's a personal problem, first of all. Second of all, just because something is true doesn't mean you are obligated to type it into chat. At this rate, we may never find out what type of deck the opponent is. Just right into the eye. Oh! Shot called. Pretty weak to Psychic Scream if they're running it. A nice minion. Sure would be a shame if it got devolved, then wouldn't it? That, I guess, takes 1 damage off the board. Oh, we get a do-over. Look, I'm no coward. I ain't afraid of a second taunt. See? Just always double the devolve. Yeah, welcome, Blob. Clearly we have a highly favored matchup into Big Priest with this deck. Anyone can see that. Troublemaker into Remornia, yeah, just real insult to injury, making them not only lose the game, but like feel like a warrior in the process, which is not where you want to be in Hearthstone. In any of the game modes, it seems. Other than Classic, but that's not a real game mode. Classic can't hurt you. Shaman.
Only death is colder than the depths.
This looks like a full keep to me, because this is probably and unfortunately an even Shaman.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
Obligatory reminder that I hate playing against even Shaman. Ooh, that could be fun with a Sleetbreaker. Hey, welcome Super Smasher. Glad you're liking the content, and welcome to the stream. Gotta tell you, I don't think that was the best possible play they could have made there. I think there was not a singular thing that was done correctly that turn. Unfortunately, not the Murlocs I needed. Got a feeling they just want to lose ranks to be able to play fun decks, maybe? I mean, you could just concede off rip, right? I'm pretty sure it's just a robot that has gone haywire. Sad that I can't interact with the deck through Twitch. I left the game a long time ago and would love to read the cards. I mean, you can on desktop. There's an extension for that. Should be active. The extension doesn't work. Shows that it's on. I don't know. There's unfortunately very little I can do about it when it's not working. You know what's also silly is we might end up losing this game just because the opponent's deck is so much better than ours. For the love of God, could you do one thing correctly?
Frostbite's sharper than bane.
I got moved.
Firestone is run by one person pretty much, yeah. And it's a pretty great program that works very well a lot of the times, and it could simply just be user error on my part. I may need to like log back in on Firestone to get it working again.
I am the harvester of wrath. Would you like to learn why?
Not sure why the attack happened here.
Of course it's the right way.
Frostbite's sharper than bane. Bone chill.
Shrink your head.
Well met.
Hey Roffle, I think the last time I made it to a stream was 15 months ago when I first subscribed. I'm sorry for that. I did recently find the VOD, though, and that's my nightly dinner video. Thanks for all you do.
Hey, you're very welcome. Thank you for the 15 months of support. Sorry you have been subbed this whole time and haven't been able to, like, actually watch. You don't have to keep the sub rolling if you're not able to make it. Just watching the VODs is plenty of support already, so no need to apologize. You know who should apologize, though, is whoever programmed this robot.
This wasn't on the map.
Is the name of the song Corbett hates? Oh my god, who doesn't love Brother Man Bill, though? It's just like, I agree with Corb on most things, but that's just an objectively wrong take. I'm sorry. But also, I'm not sorry in the slightest. Patreon, better form of support? Honestly, like, again, fan support is not my primary source of income, so Whatever is easiest for you, but also none of it is at all necessary. A little bit short. We did it, chat. We stopped Skynet again.
You are victorious this time.
That may be the single worst game of Hearthstone I've ever seen anyone play. But in general, like in terms of percentage share, I think the order is like Discord, Patreon, YouTube, Twitch. Twitch takes half of sub split, but again, support if you want to, not because you feel obligated to, because I do fine without it.
What lurks beyond the firelight?
None of these draw me cards to help me win this. I don't really feel good if we're playing against Disco Lock. That's going to be a tough matchup.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
Yeah, welcome, Reich. Can't really tell much from that. I mean, unless we get a really good Mutanus, it's not as though Mechathune Lock is going to be all that great of a matchup either. Devolve could be nice into an Expired Merchant. But that's about the only way that we can work to reduce the damage that that deck outputs. Now it looks like we want to go Renathal into coin Gorloc, and then try and get like a okay.
The time has come.
Never mind. This does change things quite a bit. I just need to find Flurgl Tox now. Yeah, YouTube is pretty notorious about not making it easy to find streams, unfortunately. Like, yeah, doing the like allowing notifications, ringing the bell, if you will, helps. But they still just don't have the best interface in terms of like making streams accessible for viewers and visible. Alright, Cataclysm is a bummer. Solid turn 4? Yeah. We do have lethal set up, but we could also just lose the game here. Oh.
His reign ends now. His reign ends now.
Lethal. Exacties. I guess that's one way to beat Disco Lock.
Rukon versus Jaina.
Oh no, not the mages again.
What lurks beyond the firelight?
Clownfish is tempting, but without a Ravager, it doesn't feel that great. Hey, congrats, Maxi. What deck were you playing?
I see you've brought guests.
Roffle, do viewers complain about playing about games against bad playing opponents? All the time, yeah. Especially when my MMR was horrendously tanked. A lot of people were freaking out because they could see the rank of my opponent, so they assumed that meant they were making a lot of misplays, which some of them did. Hey, welcome, Shadow Dragon. Hope you had a good stream. Thank you for the raid. Oh, that was happening to me all day yesterday. Just the double rigged fair game off rip.
I'm late. I'm late.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
Here for the tour?
That unironically might have been the best draw on my deck right there. Just because it allowed me to test for objection and whatnot. We are going to take it here for a turn.
I'm late. I'm late.
So we do get better value off of the... That's not the right one to attack with. You have a lackey right there. I mean, it's literally called a lackey. What else are you meant to do with it? They just didn't attack with it?
Those who do not cherish their lackeys are sure to lose them.
Words to live by, I guess. At least in the mind of our opponent. Thank you, Kali, for the bits.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
Well met.
Shooter, thank you for the prime. So that secret could be another Netherwind portal if they chose not to play it with the lackey. Or it was just some weird bluff that I don't understand. They also seem to be choosing not to play it again.
Reporting for duty.
Woo! Get out of here, Wisp. No one likes you. I'm glad you made it, Shooter. Thank you again for the prime. Hope you're enjoying the content.
Many secrets.
Your signature is required.
Hey, I like Wisp. Don't lie to me. I don't believe you. Need to set up a big Rotgill turn next turn, I think. We are dead to a fireball, but they will need a secret. You tried Marble Snap? I have. It's a fun game. I just don't like the progression system wears on me. It's grindy. Sort of, but not in a good way.
The time has come to dethrone.
And it unfortunately has some like old mobile like pay to win tendencies. Like some of the best cards of late have been only accessible if you buy the I'm dead here, unfortunately. Like if you buy the rewards track, you cannot get the cards for months at a time unless you purchase the rewards track, and unfortunately 2 of the best cards in the game were locked behind a paywall like that. So there's like certain cards are just not accessible to you unless you pay. I think it's a bad system. And then as you progress up the different tiers of card pools, it gets longer and longer and longer to get a new card, and then Oftentimes you'll go like
No trace of this.
What lurks beyond the firelight?
often you'll go weeks without getting a singular new card once you get to the top end. Like the pacing that they expect, I think, was something like 2 to 4 new cards per month, which feels bad because they release more cards than that, so there's no possible way you can keep up. It's just not kind to a free-to-play gamer. If you want to, like, for me personally, my head's wrapped around like, how can I create content around that? And no, not with the system that they have, without spending lots and lots of money, which I don't really want to do. Whereas, you know, I spent like 3 or so years making content while free to play in Hearthstone, so it's a little bit different. And also, like, I think that one of the more frustrating things is I don't have agency over what cards I get when I do get cards, so I just have like legitimately 8 partially completed decks that are just waiting for 1 or 2 more cards to make them actually decks, and that also feels really bad.
Of course it's the right way.
So they did introduce the collector's token, which is better, but you're still hoping you get tokens, hoping you get a good amount of tokens, and hoping that the card that you want appears in the shop. It's all very, very luck-based. But, like, which is unfortunate because the core, and I've said this from the beginning, like, the core gameplay loop is incredible and a lot of fun. It's just, like, kind of hindered by the mobile monetization strategies. And, like, Hearthstone is very far from perfect in that regard, too. But, like, the crafting system is much better than, like, the collector's token in, again, finding and filling in the last few cards you need for a deck. Even original Hearthstone was better? Yeah, I mean, again, I was free to play before the changes to the, like, collection were made, when there wasn't duplicate protection. Like, they have Hearthstone, again, still, they're coming from a bad place because they still have a lot of, like, flaws with their monetization system, and it's still, like, especially for new players that don't play as often as I do, it's still a huge bummer in a lot of ways.
Of course it's the right way.
But they have at least attempted to make improvements. At least they nailed the progression system at lower pools. Yeah, if I could have just stayed in pool 2, I think I would have been happier. Because also, like, your collection level dictates who you queue into. So you'll queue into people that have, like, if you're in pool 3-4 with, like, a lot of the pool 3-4 cards that you don't have, and, like, complete coherent decks that just, like, doing cool things that you wish you could do, but you're missing that 1 or 2 card that, like, fills out the deck. And so when everybody has the same cards in pool 2, it's phenomenal. When you start getting into pool 3, things feel pretty bad.
Give me that. Look what I want.
So, I think as a game to play, just like on my phone, it's phenomenal. Because I, like, you know, when I'm just playing for myself, I don't have to think about, is this going to make a good video? What happens when I lose this game? Is this interesting to watch? I can just play the game and it's fun. But, like, if I'm thinking about making content out of Marvel Snap, like, dropping, you know, a few $100 to $1,000 just so that I can make videos doesn't feel good. You're welcome, Karen. Not sure I want the Clownfish without Murloc draw.
I see you brought guests.
Well met.
Baron German, thank you for the 5 gifted. Really appreciate that. It's been so long since I've drawn Okani, I forgot he was even in the deck. Hit $100 on roulette today, so thought I'd pay it forward. Well, congrats. It was unnecessary, but appreciated. This looks like it could be the combo Disco Luck.
Of course it's the right way.
Is going to be a problem. Again, it could also just be Mechathune. This kind of leads me to believe it's Mechathune. It's definitely Mechathune. Okay. That means I need to set up a Mutanus turn. That helps.
The time has come to dethrone our former master.
I need to...
If power is what you seek, knowledge is what I provide.
Wait. That kind of brings me back to it being Disco.
I'm 7 moves ahead of you.
His reign ends now.
Predictable. No, don't. It's still good.
Yeah, that's bad. And me without a Devolve.
His reign ends now.
Feels kind of helpless right now. Probably just dead here to Arcanist Cataclysm. They might not have the Cataclysm yet, but it matters.
You would make a fine disciple.
Yeah, I just needed to find a Devolve. Alright. Let's go one more. Need to take a dog for a walk before it gets too much later.
Brukan versus the Lich King.
The Lich King?
Will serve me in death.
Oh man, I would kill for this to be a Blood Death Knight.
Stop that!
Not even.
Turned our curse into our strength.
Alright, give me a Gorloc. The good news is, like, they tend to be reactive, and if we don't give them anything to react into, they can't really do much. Or as much, at least. Devolve could be good. This is just a fine curve play into the Scargil, and especially if I'm able to hit a Gorloc Ravager afterwards. That could get things moving. I've got the lightning to clean that off next turn. They just probably double trade here to get the corpses. Oh jeez.
Destiny calls to you.
Kind of feels wasteful, but if they don't have a better 2-drop, I suppose it makes sense. This is a Yeti, right? Yeah, 4 mana. Kind of makes the Devolve a little bit less than ideal.
A dark deed to defy death.
Okay. Gorloc. Unlucky. That's a bit of a problem. Oh, the Magent. Alright, this time I can feel it. There's absolutely a Gorloc Ravager at the top of my deck. Otherwise, I'm dead. Looks like I'm dead.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Sometimes they don't have the grave strength here. Maybe this is one of those times. Yeah? Alright. Oh god. Oh god. GG. Woo! At least we completed the quest. We can feel good about that. Unfortunately, we're just like an Ice Fishing or a Gorloc Ravager away from winning that game most of the time, I think.